Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. If you are new here, my name is Corinne Monroe and I am a 18-year-old YouTuber that makes like everyday videos, I guess, living in New Zealand currently. So today's video is kind of an updated everyday makeup routine. However, it does kind of fit into like the clean girl aesthetic. So even though I won't be doing exactly clean girl kind of makeup, I will be showing some suggestions of kind of what I like to do if you're looking for like this kind of look or like this kind of look. So yeah, that's what today's video is all about. With that being said, I think we can just honestly jump right into the routine. The first step is moisturizing. I just use this Olay Complete normal / dry skin moisturizer. They also have a sensitive one, which I don't mind. I mean, like, obviously I don't really have sensitive skin, so it doesn't quite have the same kind of effect. Primer, which I like to have more of a glowy kind of underlook. This one isn't like too glowy, but I still really like it, and it gives like a even skin tone, which is the Stila One Step Correct. It is supposed to even out your skin tone, so kind of try and get rid of the redness and stuff, and then it does leave it really like a little bit of a glow, but it's really smooth, kind of like silky. It's really nice on the skin and honestly makes your makeup look so good. I use the NARS Pot Concealer to conceal little blemishes and pimples and stuff, and this is in the shade Light 2.5 Cream Brulee. And I just grab like a little rounded flat brush and grab honestly the littlest bit. Little goes a long way. And then yeah, just kind of place them like directly on top. Yeah, honestly this stuff is incredible. Yes, it's pricey, but honestly it is worth it. I do think that this obviously would work. It works best underneath foundation, but just because I've got just a couple of spots that I want to cover up, I just want to use a little bit. I just blend it out with my finger. I feel that works best with like my red spots, my blemishes and stuff, because it doesn't bring out the product too far, but also doesn't like absorb too much. I like to use more cream products, so for my contour I just use the Mecca Max Off Duty stick. It is honestly really well. It works really well, blends out really nicely, and that's in the shade Deep. Applying this, I guess I don't want to put too much on, so just the top of the cheekbones, just a few wee dots like that. Top of the cheekbones, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the eyes going up. Yeah, just blend that out, trying to blend it upwards as well to try and get even blend. I do my concealer next, which I just try and put minimal on, just in the places where I feel that I need maybe like a little bit extra color or even some highlight on with my contour bronzer, cream contour, which gives like a really natural, I guess, bronze. But for concealer I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. I need to go dampen my beauty blender. I actually dampened this quite a bit, now it's quite big, but obviously I'm just using my damp beauty blender to blend that out and going upwards as much as possible to try and lift the face. Honestly, I love this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It is such great coverage. I don't feel like it doesn't crease too badly. I think it's a really good dupe for the, I think it's Tarte Shape Tape, which I had and I really enjoyed. I just had a little mini version, but I couldn't afford to get it again. But definitely, if you're looking for a cheaper Tarte Shape Tape, get the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer. It is amazing. I love it so much. So as we can see, I'm already quite flushed, so I'm gonna do just the touch of just a tiny bit of blush, which I'm going to use cream blush again, and I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty cream blush, which I really like. It's in the shade Peach Face. I'm going to use the very bottom of this beauty blender and just kind of dab it in the pan, and then dab on my cheeks Did I put too much on? I think I did, but that's okay. Well, it's not really okay, but I find it easier if I just want a little bit, just to use my beauty blender. Although some people use brushes and stuff. If I use a brush, especially probably one of mine because they're probably not the best, it leaves like marks and stuff on my face, and I don't like that. It's like little streaks. It just doesn't look very nice. Now quickly for powder, I would usually use setting powder on my concealer, but with the more simplistic everyday makeup, I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 220 Natural Beige, and I'm gonna use a it's a dry one. It's a really old sponge, and I'm just literally gonna grab a little bit. That is not a little bit, so I'm gonna put that on my hand, and I'm literally just gonna like blend it in, just dabbing exactly where I put the concealer. Gives it a really nice simple set, and kind of just blends it all together. On to the eyes now. Very simple. I just put because I've already kind of got that bronzer on there, I'm just gonna take my Truth or Dare palette from Morphe, and I'm gonna grab a really light brown, so probably this one right there, and I'm just going to grab a really fluffy brush, make sure it's clean, dip in the tiniest bit, and just swirl it over my eyelids just to give it a little bit of color and depth. And then I'm gonna grab a angled brush just like this one, and I'm gonna dip it into like a deeper brown, so probably this one. I'm gonna dip it into this deeper brown here, and I'm gonna make a really small wing, just kind of like that. And then I'm gonna grab the same fluffy brush and just kind of blend it a little bit more in with like that. And lastly for the eyeshadow, I'm just grabbing like this shimmery shade here. I place this down the middle of my eye, like just a line, and then I grab my finger and just blend it outwards, back and forth. Kind of almost creates like a little, almost like a halo eye, if you kind of know what I mean. I also grab this and put it in the corner of my eye. I'm also going to apply it like up on my brow ridge, but once I do my brows in the same shade. The next step is I run this little black pencil eyeliner. It's from Rimmel. Sorry, it's like rubbed off already and I haven't had it very long, but it's from Rimmel London. But I kind of just literally run it on my eyeliner, I mean on my waterlines. I kind of blink while doing it, so it's kind of like you're putting on mascara but just for your eyeliner. I do it like a couple swipes that way and a couple swipes that way, just to kind of evenly distribute it. I'm going to do my eyebrows next, so I'm just going to quickly pull them up with a wee little spoolie. Now a lot of people with clean makeup, they just literally run some like clear gel or something through the eyebrows, which I sometimes do as well. However, today I'm gonna grab my Morphe micro pencil in the shade Mocha, and it's just got like a round tip, and I'm going to line very lightly the bottom of my eyebrows like that, and then I'm going to flick up in more in the bare patches on my eyebrows just to make them look a touch more filled in. And then once that's done, I just go through my spoolie so there's no harsh lines. And then I grab the e.l.f. Clear mascara and lashes. Love this thing. I kind of use one side for when I have product in my eyebrows and then one side for when I don't. So like one stays clear but then the other one does have a bit of brown in it. And then I just run that through my eyebrows again, trying to keep the same shape. And then like I explained before, I'm gonna grab that same color, that same eyeshadow that I used on like sparkly eyeshadow on my lids, and I'm just gonna put a bit of highlight will be mascara. So before I put mascara on, I just quickly curl my eyelashes. I think this eyelash curler is from, I think it's literally just from Kmart. I don't know what brand it is, but I actually like it better than the one that I had before. So, and then for mascara, the classic Maybelline Sky High mascara. Honest, the best mascara I have ever had, and that beats any high-end products, ones that you pay like 60 bucks for. I love it, and it's so worth the hype and the money. When I'm applying mascara, the first layer I do not blink, and I just run the brush over my eyelashes as is, which I find keeps them more separated, which in the end gives kind of a more natural look. And then on the second coat, I do blink while applying, so it should keep the lashes separated, but it gives more of a full and lengthy look to the mascara. I guess you can add as many layers as you want, but I only do 2. And I just do a quick little layer underneath on my bottom lashes. So as you can see, we're not as glowy as I would probably like to be, so I am actually gonna go in with my MAC Max liquid light for highlighter, and this is the shade Gold. I just kind of wipe it off on the sides, and then I give myself like 2 dots, blend it out with your finger. Works like a charm, and it just keeps, it just makes you look so glowy, kind of like naturally in a way, because it is liquid. I also do a little bit on the nose, and I draw kind of like an exclamation mark, so you have like a dot and then a line. And then I also put the tiniest bit on my Cupid's bow, like that. Okay, last step is lips. I like to keep my lips nice and natural because I actually quite like the shape and the color of my lips. For lip liner, I just use the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat, I think. Yep, in the shade Pillow Talk. Everyone's obsessed with it. I can understand why. It is a beautiful color. And I line my whole lip, trying to keep the shape of my Cupid's bow, and I just lay in my bottom lips, trying to keep them as full as they naturally are. And then for lip gloss, I just go in with my Romeo London or my gloss in this like pinky kind of light shade. I've loved it ever since I got it. It's like incredible, absolutely worth the hype. Actually, I don't even think it gets hyped up, but I love it so much. Like the color, the gloss, just the feeling of it, it is incredible. I'm gonna use the Mario Badescu facial spray, and this is the one with aloe, sage and orange blossom, but it's just like a mist that really cools your face and just makes it feel and smell really nice. So give that a spray, and it does kind of lock in makeup a little bit, but not crazily. I absolutely love the way that this just kind of glows. Like I love the glowy look, and obviously the clean girl makeup was such a big thing in 2022, and I can understand why. Honestly, I have used this routine for kind of a while now, but I just love it. It's very simple for summer. Like I'd probably even wear this going out instead of doing like a full face of makeup, because I don't actually feel like I'm wearing makeup. Like it's not heavy or anything, and it's just so pretty. So yeah, that's my updated makeup routine, which is inspired by the clean girl makeup. This will be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to stick around, then make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the like button. I do post every Sunday at 4 PM. Thank you so much for watching again, and I really hope to see you in my next video.